Welcome to this segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is brought to you by BeSimply.
Stars, trees, clouds, and the moon. They all have a meaning and they look just like you.
Welcome to this segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound and a LUNAR cycle. We're at the new moon and we're at the 10th lunar cycle in accord with Tibetan tradition. And at this lunation, we just tipped over here in North American continent on the West Coast about 12 hours ago and change, 1:27 a.m. by Chronos time. So I want to thank you all for listening and taking the space to maybe sync up with your lunations as it relates to your annual solar cycle and the world around you. So this new moon is a bookend to several cycles that seem to have been placed before us to help us purify, do some deeper healing, introspection for those that had that karmic debt in front of them. And for others, it's been about a new and adventure and being able to explore life potentially in ways you haven't done before. So no matter where you are on the spectrum of life right now, understand that we all are waxing and waning in our own right. And trust, I really want to remind you all just to trust that if you have adversity that you've been walking through, or like I said, great fortune, really honor that fortune and bring awareness around it so that you can utilize that energy in a way that's appropriate and will help you in the future. And then if you're meeting adversity right now, I really recommend that you really give yourself a little bit more space to sit and be and complete the karma that is reconciling in and around you. And sometimes when we meet this adversity, it can trigger old habits and patterns and emotions. And rather than get into that turnstile, if you will, I encourage you to just stand outside before you go in and just be as still as possible. And right now, we're at the still point that gives us the opportunity, if we so to choose, just to start to lean into this point of emergence. And while in Northern Hemisphere, we're going into deeper parts of fall and soon to be winter, not to rush it along. There's an aspect for our human race that is leading us towards a collective spring. And what this means is that amongst everything that's rising and falling, that's a continuous state, a constant change will always be around us, that as a human species, we're being welcomed to emerge. And so if you have a little extra space, this lunation cycle, I really recommend you take pause daily and to really evaluate what you feel you know, how far you've come just in this lifetime as far as your own personal inner and outer awakening. And are you ready to really lean into something that is going to require you to let go of your understanding of many things that you were taught and let go of paradigms that are broken, corrupt, and quickly disintegrating. And so if you are, this is kind of fun because then you get to sit there at the drawing board and think about, wow, I have this wisdom. I have some habits, and I have some passions and some special gifts. Each and every one of you have special gifts, and these are your divine gifts. And with those, are you willing to lean into them? Because they will become more and more effortless, especially into the era we are paving our way into. And so what that looks like is for you just to reevaluate how you are meeting life and how you want to meet life. And our younger adult generation can really stand up and mirror a lot to all of us, because they've come to many conclusions that they definitely are not interested in repeating the old paradigm. Maybe not all, but I would say there's a sentiment in their collective mind that they don't want to be enslaved to concepts and ideologies that ultimately do not have their best interest. So no matter where you are in your life cycle, I want you to keep that in mind, because the younger generations, as they get more rooted in their adulthood, they will be pushing forward with this premise that they really don't want to do it the same way that many of us were taught and are still participating in. The exciting part is means that society as a whole will drastically shift, and not towards a more control paradigm, but more of a freedom and a mastery paradigm, with well-being at the forefront and innovation that's human run, not artificially run. Because the paradigm of artificial food, artificial intelligence, artificial smokes and mirrors within media and on the big screen quickly will become feeling very stale and dry and empty. It's the connectivity and the conversation and the exchange from one eternal being to another that will be leading this next generation to come. So for you, it's your choice how you want to connect to any of this that I've just spoken of. And then to really feel into your eternal being and see, like, where am I? What am I being called to pave the way, not only for myself, but for the generations to come? And for some of you, it's a rebuilding upon what you've gathered to hear, or a renovation of what you've been doing until this moment. For others, it's a complete jump, meaning that you've been awakened in a way that created a cosmic moment for you to take a leap of faith. And so that's the other component that's unraveling and being revealed right now, is that faith up until this point has been based on some very closely held texts that have been controlled by many different beings and institutions on this planet. And so the exciting part here is that in this moment, as each of you have been awakening, you'll understand that you can't really trust the past. It's like playing a game of telephone in a room with people that are present. By the time you get around the circle, the sentence has changed. So when we're relying on texts that are perceptually thousands or hundreds of thousands or millions of years old, who knows, you can see that there would have been a disconnect and a manipulation because of whoever's hands those texts were passed down to and who had a special interest and so forth. So this is another area that gets rather exciting. And it's normal right now. People are grasping at what they think they know. They're grasping at that lovable toy that you kept you feeling safe, that blanket that from your childhood. But faith is the same way. You want to grab at what you think you know. I encourage you to take the gems from whatever faith you practice. I'm an advocate that everyone's best to explore that, because they will absolutely be led if they meet it with respect and reverence, and they will be led deeper into it or out beyond it. It just clearly depends on what your eyes are set on and what your heart is set on. But either way, if you take the gems, those will be something that you can utilize and test. And, you know, faith is quite simple in my mind. When we talk about something that's unexplainable, that it is there to be the wind within your sail, within your heart, within your mind, to give you solace, a place to lean back upon and reflect upon. And so that can arrive in so many different ways. It can arrive in an old text, and those words might mean something to you to give you that wind to keep going. It might arrive under a big giant oak tree as you sit there and just stare up into the sky, and that could provide the wind and the faith you need to keep helping support your great endeavors. And so this that will be realized is going to be unique to each and every one of you. And this will help us relate to one another, where in our current society, everything was designed to create division and to separate humanity versus welcoming humanity to self-organize and work together. Because if you go out in the woods, I've mentioned this before, but if you go out in the woods and you observe nature, there is nothing that is oppressing nature unless you have an industrialized concept that's being imposed upon this living, breathing organism that we are a part of. It is doing its thing. And there's no council, there's no board, there's no .org, there's no talking heads deciding. It is happening. It's happening. And so when we look to our faith at this moment, understand that that's available to you, and your relationship to this organic organism that we're a part of is happening. And so as you meet this threshold, and as we start to emerge as a collective humanity, remember that you have been invited by your ancestors long before here to let go of what you think you know, to awaken and see beyond the veils that have presented to you a false tale in all parts of society. And that includes faith. And so get very clear with where you want to hold your heart, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's way beyond that. But get very clear. And then also get very clear where you want to place your next efforts in this next lunar cycle. And then as we go into the next annual solar cycle collectively, and the ones to come. There's so many amazing, amazing, amazing opportunities for each and every one of us. And so it will require, and I think I said this last time or maybe last week, is just to tamper down the noise, like let that be, and really get focused and almost keep your vision really tight and close to that which you can touch in the world around you. And then the bigger things that you need to make choices on, when you start to deepen what that word or where you need to go to connect to your innate faith, you'll know what to do and you will get the answer. See, the unseen, the unexplainable really is not attached to anything that has been written down. The writing down is someone's mere attempt to try to be a scribe for something that more than likely was never meant to be written in the first place. So as we go into this moment, I welcome you to come up into an upright, seated position and taking a nice, gentle breath in and exhale out. Another one, inhale. And exhale. Good. Again, inhale. And exhale. And as you continue to breathe in and out, I encourage you to observe your natural breathing pattern. And if your mind is a little bit more active in this moment, I encourage you to find a focal point down in front of you. And then continue to gently slip into your inner landscape. Move beyond the physical body. Move beyond the mental body. Move beyond the emotional body. Gently from there, I welcome you to gently lean back and recline or move fully into Shavasana, a prone position on your back with your palms facing upward as we transition into receiving sound. As you settle in, just take a nice gentle breath into the heart and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And then continue to follow your natural breathing pattern. Taking a soft, gentle breath in and out of your heart center, gently breathing in and out. Again, inhale and exhale. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. And then gently from there, when you're ready, you can roll over onto your right or left side if you're not already there. And then gently from there, you're going to rise up into a seated position. Taking another deep breath in. And out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. One more inhale. And exhale. And then gently from there, breathing in and out from your heart center, I am welcoming you to follow your natural breathing pattern and just express, if inspired, a brief moment of gratitude for all aspects of yourself. And then gently from there, if inspired, sending some love, kindness, compassion out beyond here to a person, people, and or place that you feel it might be needed, wanted, and welcomed. Taking another deep breath in. And out. Again, inhale. And exhale. one more inhale. And exhale. Good. And then gently from there, as you follow your natural breathing pattern, I welcome you to just take a moment and feel where you're ready to emerge and awaken further, and where you're ready to intuitively meet the unexplainable that is an aspect of you in all that is and that is not. And wherever that may be, that is your answer. And I encourage you to meet that. And over the next week, continue to deepen with this practice. And then you'll gently start to see where you're really being guided to emerge and place efforts and assist and be of service to our fellow humanity. So until next time, this is Suzanne signing out with a full heart, a soft gaze, a gentle smile, a deep bow, and a namaste. Be simply. I forgot something very important. I want to thank all of you again for listening in, but I also want to thank Random Arab, Kadri Scott, Dante Marino. Please support the arts. And we're going to exit out again with Kadri Scott's new single, Fields of Flowers.
So we dance along the Milky Way and stumbled on the hours away. I wanna see you lay down your power, kiss the moonlight and pray. And if your mind's not there, then can you tell me what's in the air? Oh the way your eyes feel on me makes me feel